Husband secretly registered his marriage with his junior schoolmate behind his wife's back. He originally thought that he had covered his tracks perfectly. He believed that his wife would never find out. However, he received a courier package from his wife right after obtaining the marriage certificate. The husband was immediately shocked when he saw it. After all, how could his wife have sent a courier to the marriage registration office? He opened the file bag with an uneasy feeling. To his shock, he discovered that it actually contained an induced abortion report. It was only at this moment that he realized his wife had long since discovered his relationship with his junior schoolmate. He immediately panicked and wanted to find his wife to explain. Little did he know that the woman was already heartbroken and had left the city. In fact, as early as 3 days ago, the woman had accidentally discovered that her husband had actually secretly gone to crash his junior schoolmate's wedding. And the way he confessed his love while crashing the wedding was just as sincere and affectionate as when he confessed to the woman when he was 18 years old. Recalling that her husband had been entangled with his junior schoolmate for many years of their marriage, the woman decided to end this deformed marriage. She quietly went to apply for a divorce, only to be told by the staff that her marriage certificate was forged. The woman was instantly even more devastated upon hearing this. She never imagined that the marriage she had struggled to maintain for 10 years was actually just a scam. She was so angry that she fainted on the spot. But after the woman was sent to the hospital for an examination by the staff, she was informed that she was pregnant. However, she had suffered from malnutrition on a daily basis, causing the fetus to be unstable. The doctor suggested that she promptly notify her family to discuss whether to keep the child. But when the woman called her husband to ask, her husband hurriedly hung up the phone on the grounds of having a meeting. But the woman still heard the junior schoolmate's voice from the phone. Thinking about her husband's years of deception and betrayal, the woman knew that even if she kept the child, he would face such an irresponsible father in the future and would never be able to obtain happiness. So she decided to abort the child. After coming out of the hospital, she called the Immigration Bureau, preparing to apply for immigration to leave her husband. But on the day she just got home, the junior schoolmate suddenly came looking for her and stuffed a pile of intimate photos of her and the husband over to her and provocatively claimed that the husband's heart would always be with her. The woman couldn't help but reprimand her, saying that a homewrecker who destroys other people's marriages would not end well. Saying this, she prepared to leave, but the junior schoolmate suddenly pulled her to stand on the road, saying that since she was pestering the husband and refusing to let go, she should be shown clearly who the man really loved. Watching the car speeding towards them from a distance, the woman panicked and wanted to leave, but was held tightly by the junior schoolmate and not allowed to go. At this time, the husband, who had received a message from the junior schoolmate, also rushed over. Seeing this scene, he immediately rushed over, but subconsciously pulled the junior schoolmate away and hugged her in his arms. The woman, however, was hit by the car because she couldn't dodge in time. Before fainting, she also saw the husband and the junior schoolmate hugging tightly together. When the woman woke up in the hospital, she found that her husband was actually guarding the hospital bed, which was rare. But upon seeing the woman wake up, he not only did not comfort her, instead, he reprimanded her for why she had provoked his junior schoolmate. He also said that he had already kept his distance from his junior schoolmate as his wife had requested. So why was his wife being unrelenting towards his junior schoolmate? The woman also couldn't hold back her anger and questioned him. Was the so-called keeping distance actually going to crash a wedding to confess his love? Only then did the man realize that his wife knew about that matter, but he defended himself by saying